I've done all my concealer now. And I made a mistake.
Hi babies and welcome to my channel. My name is CarmiMua, and in today's video we are gonna do something fun, something quick, something easy, because I actually need to go out and about soon. I have to live my life like an adult, and it's something that I really don't like. I have to go to the bank, I need to go to the post, more grocery store, because honey, you know we eat quite a lot in this family, and I need to get ready, you know, I need to try to look presentable. I am literally looking myself in my mirror down here and I'm like, oh, can I just call the bank on my phone? So I was thinking today to actually have some fun with you and also like share kind of a tips and tricks. I'm gonna do a full coverage everyday routine, like how I kind of get ready. I'm gonna do a little bit of brows, a little bit of eyes, of course a little bit of lip, because you never know if you're gonna smooch somebody. And yeah, so first thing first, let me just tie up this mess. My hair are growing so well lately that I'm very happy, and I know I was telling you guys that I wanted to have a haircut, but I'm old into it. I'm just like, wait a minute. I just want to see what can we do and how we are gonna make them pretty. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing good, you know. This is not becoming a hair tutorial, I promise you. I'm gonna stop right now and tell in a second. So I guess it's time to just like start and get this this video pumping. Also, you guys know this is the Bibies family and we keep it real and authentic. We of course have 1, 2, and today 3 drinks. I know that's quite a lot. And of course, you guys know real quick, this video is not sponsored by any of these companies that I'm gonna mention. We're gonna keep it real. These are products that I love and I'm gonna slap it into my face. So if you guys want to know how do I transform myself into this gorgeous mess, into just a gorgeous rookie for making some mess, please keep on watching. Alright, we are ready to get some beat because honey is a necessity today. So first thing first, I'm gonna go in with this primer by LAGirl. There is called Pro Prep High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. Now you guys know me, I'm not always in love with smoothing primer, especially when they have more of a silicone base, but because we're gonna use a very full coverage foundation, we need to smooth out these pores, because one thing with full coverage matte foundation is if you have pores, they will literally just like dry and sink into it, and that is everything we don't want to look like. We don't want to look like a colander. We want to look smooth, like baby skin, even if we are aging so much. You know, you're feeling me. And what I tend to do is just concentrating in some areas, and I just like pat it in, especially on my cheeks, and then of course I'm gonna do just a little bit on my nose. And you guys see, irrespective of like a normal cream, is all about like pressing it in instead of rubbing it. If you're rubbing it, that's most of the time when it happens that you get like flakes, and then you feel like you're gonna hate your primer. So make sure you just like work on pressing it, and then just like on my longest line. This line is longer than my future and my career, so let's just embrace it and love it. So the primer is on, and now we're gonna move in with foundation. And you guys know there is one foundation from a drugstore that I absolutely love, and this one over here is the Maybelline 24 Hours Superstay Full Coverage. Now I want to say real quick, I never kept it as a secret. Maybelline kind of disappoints me sometimes, if not most of the time, with the shade range. And I'm using 36 only because the one before is way too light for me, but you guys will see this one does oxidize a little bit too orange. But I love this so much, like the finish and the way it lasted is so beautiful that I already have a backup. That's intense. But let me tell you, if you guys want to see a video when I was wearing it for like the longest day ever, like check it down in the description. There will be of course the list of what we're using today, but a couple of videos that can help you out, because I wore this one on a meet and greet for 22, I believe, 22, 23 hours. It was absolutely insane and it lasted so well. So I'm doing a couple of pumps squirt onto my Makeup Box London palette. You guys know I love Makeup Box London palette, hashtag no sponsor, but I like the fact that I don't gonna get myself dirty. You can straight away see on the brush is already dark, and when I put it on, it does look kind of a good color, but I show you, I'm gonna do my half face first and wait to set and you'll see the oxidization. Wow, I'm so clever today. Okay, Bibies, so you can definitely see the side with foundation and the one without, and you can definitely tell that this one, yes, is definitely full coverage, and it does run a little bit of a darker yellow golden, almost orange, when my skin is a little bit lighter. But let me tell you, I tried the lighter foundation, it just does not work. And also, a quick side note, this brush from Blank Canvas, the F08, is so good for this. Like, I've been only like using some of it, and it just spreads nicely, so I recommend. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put this one over here. So can you see the difference on how it is as soon as you apply on and now you oxidize? So you can definitely tell this foundation oxidized quite a lot. But what I'll do later is I'm gonna use a lighter concealer just to kind of like brighten up my areas and I'll make it work, just like Britney. Work. Okay, babes, so the foundation is blended and it's now time to actually conceal because we need to brighten up. Now, the foundation actually has an amazing coverage and you don't really feel like the need to wear like a full coverage concealer. But you know me, I like to be extra because, hey, welcome to my channel. And I'm gonna use the Revolution in C6.5. Blah, that was a mouthful. I've been struggling to say this name so much. And I do like this one over here. Now again, as I was mentioning, it is very bright. On my previous video I was telling you guys that I think the new shade really helped when it was missing. I feel like there still needs a little bit of work, especially with the deeper shades. I was looking at your comments, and don't worry, I have given my feedbacks, and hopefully it will take in consideration, because yes, I do feel like there is still something to just add on and improve. But you know what, guys, it's nice when a company actually like really listen to you and it makes you feel like special. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you as a consumer as well. I think it's very nice what they're doing, and of course they are always trying to get better, you know. And I feel like as a human, that's what you need to do. You need to get better and you just need to like evolve. And yeah, so far so good. So I'm just taking a little bit, and when I mean a little bit, I mean a lot. And we have our concealer done. And what I'm gonna do, I'm actually taking this sponge over here. There is from LAGirl. This sponge is from LAGirl, just let's keep it real. So what I'm gonna do, I am now like bouncing it, my bounce into my skin and trying to like brighten up this look. It's now time to do a little bit of contouring, and let me tell you, today we are extra. We're doing not only powder but cream as well, because it's a full coverage, you know, you feel me, we need to look beat. And on the same hand, it's like once this foundation is on, like once this routine is done, I'm out of the house, I am leaving myself, I don't want to look at it, I know it's gonna last and look good. So we are gonna move in with this one over here. There is the NYX Contour Wonder Stick. Now, I want to point out something, and that's the only reason why I was 50-50 if I did want to use it, because originally, like when I bought it, there was only like one shade, I believe, and it was this one over here. There is called Universal, and you guys know I'm so passionate about like color and diversity. Like I feel like everyone should just buy the bloody product if they want, and it should just work the trick. So when I saw this, I bought it because it was the first time NYX came here in the UK, and I'm talking about like years ago. So I was excited and everything. Then I kind of like put it on the side and I was like, hey honey, like if I'm the only person that I can actually wear it and a lot of people can't, I am not gonna talk about it, and that's the reason why I have not used it a lot. But I went this morning to the website, and what am I doing here? Underneath my lip as well, why not? Ooh, the lips are getting bigger. And actually I saw that now they have 6 different shades, so I'm quite happy. Is there room for improvement? I don't know. I haven't seen them in real life, but what I can see is that they have added like light shade and also deeper shades. So for me, honey, today gets the view. You know, today we're gonna test it out and try it out and just put it on. You know what I mean? Can you feel me? You know? So back again with the sponge and just like dab, dab, dab and job, job, job. So the contouring is done, and I do have to say, I personally feel like when you are using a full coverage foundation and concealer, you have to a little bit master the art of contouring. Now, I'm not saying that Mama over here, she's perfect, but I kind of get the idea, and I hope I can actually help you out to work with you guys, because let me tell you, when you're playing with full coverage, you just become flat as a pancake, or like my bank account, so you want to make sure you get some cheeks bones, you know, so just like, you know, a little bit of that, also a little bit of forehead. You feel me? Can you see the difference? I know you can. So now we're gonna move in with powder because, honey, I have this thickness of cream and foundation on. I need to make sure with powder down, and I'm gonna use this one over here. There is from Revolution, and it's their banana powder. Now there are so many ways to use banana powder. I don't actually use it for baking as much because I feel like this concealer over here already dries the way it does, and it's fine. Like, it's not like a wet concealer. Like if I use like my LAGirl concealer, like I feel like that needs to be a little bit powdered down and set. But this one from Makeup Revolution is already kind of dry as itself, so don't bake or you're just gonna look like a tortoise. And they're cute, but they're not the look we're gonna go for. So I'm gonna take this one on a big fluffy brush and just like dust it everywhere. And then I told you guys, we're gonna back with the contouring, and I'm gonna go with the LAGirl Pro Contour powder. Now again, I am loving this one. You guys know I use it a lot, and I mainly just use like the contouring shade to kind of like sculpt a little bit. So I'm taking a nice angle brush and just rework my cheeks and pretty much everywhere that we put our contouring. So let's just do that. Let's powder everything and move on with a very quick eye and of course a lip. Bibies, so the skin is done, and I do have to say I'm in love. It looks beautiful, it looks matte, it's me 100%. Now you guys know I don't really use a blush, so we are gonna skip that. And talking about skipping things, I'm not gonna do a highlighter today. I know, I'm sorry, like please don't hit me. But meet my new pimple over here, and if I put highlighter on, it's just gonna go all around and it's gonna have this little moment, and I really don't want him. So I'm gonna not do highlighter today. I'm apologizing for that. But let's move in with eyes, and I'm gonna do brows. A very quick wash of color on my eyes and mascara. You guys know this is like our everyday routine. So first thing first, I'm gonna use this Milani Easy Brow Tinted Fiber Gel. Now you guys probably see me using this one so much. Like I have one that is finished on a pile because I'm feeling, and I need your help one more time because you guys know I'm asking you things every single video. Can you please let me know down below if you want me to do like an empty kind of videos? Like I have a lot of things that I finished and I want to spill a little bit of energy drink or tea or whatever you drink in these days about if I'm going to repurchase them or I'm just gonna give it a huge pass, and this is one of them. And yeah, spoiler alert, I've repurchased it, and now I want you to watch me struggling opening it because I have nails. So I'm gonna do a little bit of brow, and this is my day-to-day routine. Now Carmi used to look like this, like painted heavy, like block brows. Things have evolved a little bit. We have changed. We have improved, and that's why, like, play with makeup because you can look at this and change your minds. So let me just open this and brush my brows and get everything feathery and beautiful. How do people open things with nails? Oh, it's a boy or it's a girl, whatever he wants to be today, but I love him. Bibies, the brows are done, and now I do have to say, yes, I can kind of get away with something like this because I do have normally a full brow. But if you are kind of like missing some hair and everything, please go on and do your pencil, do your gel, do whatever it makes you feel happy. But for me, like when I'm running this late because my appointment is about to happen soon and I'm still at home, I better just do something like this and call it the day. So now we are gonna finish off, and let me tell you, for a day-to-day base, like to go to the bank and go to the grocery store, if I'm not filming, I am not really doing eyeshadows. I like just maybe a little bit of mascara, sometimes I pop a Lash, but normally is mascara out of the house. So because we are doing a full face of makeup, I will put a little bit onto my crease, and I'm gonna actually go back with a big fluffy brush and the shade over here from the contouring palette, so the dark one, only because I feel like the eyes is kind of missing of some depth. So I'm gonna just literally take this one and run it into the crease very, very quickly. Don't need to be really precise, just be messy, just be me for a second, and that already kind of like interact as kind of like a shadowing. You feel me? I don't know. I can't talk today, and to be honest with you, I can't talk every day. So I'm gonna do this on both sides very quickly. And then for mascara today, we are gonna use this Extra 3D Lash by Rimmel. It's been a hot minute since I used it. I do like this mascara because it's super natural. Like the actual brush, the bristle you get inside, they are super fine and super spiky, so it's more like a silicone brush. But I like it because it just like separates them really nicely. It gives them a little bit of a curve, like they kind of like curly a little bit, but they're soft, they're natural, and to be honest with you, that's what I'm really planning today. So let's do that, and then we just put on a lip. The lashes are done, and now we're gonna do lips, and I have this one over here from Slick. It's called Stonework. It's part of the new collection, the Matte Me finish. So I am super excited because you guys know I love matte lips. Once it's on, it's locked into place. Now again, I've never tried this one over here, so let's see how it's gonna look, how it's gonna feel. And you guys know I'm gonna spell you some truth because that's what we do up in here. You Bibies are probably gonna ask me how do I feel about this liquid lipstick. I'm gonna tell you real quick, I love the color, it's beautiful, and I personally feel like we don't really get to see this sort of colors on the drugstore, like easy to reach, go grab and go. So for me that is absolutely a plus. Packaging is beautiful, applicator is very, very easy to use, and you do get very sharp lines, so for me that is thumbs up. I will say it's not the most opaque, and you do have to build her up just a little bit, so make sure you are exfoliating your lips, because let me tell you, matte liquid lipstick, every matte liquid lipstick, not just this, because they dry out, you will see a little bit more texture, so you want to make sure you are smooth and ready. I think so far so good. It definitely feels a little bit drier than others, but not the driest I've ever tried, and it's something you need to keep in consideration if you are new to like the matte liquid lipstick. But to be honest with you, if it's gonna keep the price that is at, like the normal one, there is like $4.99, I definitely say give it a shot, give it a try. Just the color itself is beautiful, so cheers. We're now gonna do fixing spray because we are ready to go out and about, and I do have to on my ends over here, and I'm gonna tell you real quick why. This one over here from Wet n Wild, like the latest one, is probably like my favorite, but I know it's a pain to find. You're in the UK, and I know the majority of you guys are from here, so the one that I feel like is the most close alternative is this Makeup Revolution, the Sport Fix. They're both very long lasting, they both feel nice, they are setting spray, you're not gonna really see the difference, but you are like feeling it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have like a gangbang, spray them both, and then let's see the rest of the result. Let's unleash this hair. So here with Bibies, this is the final look, and I do have to say we are ready. ain't nobody is gonna clock my skin today. Everyone is gonna feel like, wow, is it burned with it? Is this real skin? And I'm gonna be like, yes, of course, just a little bit of tinted moisturizer. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I had so much fun. Always have the best time when I'm here with you guys. So make sure that if you like me and if you like my videos, give me a good thumbs up, stay subscribed, leave me comments down below. Let me know what you want to see next and I'll work on it. And of course, if you can, please share this video. Help me reach the BB family that we love, we deserve, because we are the best family out of the internet. And always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.